So we're 4-1. Should be quarterfinals now. I mean, at least I've got rock, paper, scissors. At least nobody can beat me in rock, paper, scissors. At least I've got that going for me, guys. Is this quarterfinals? This is the quarterfinals, this is the semifinals, and this is the finals. Wow, are they waiting? Oh god. Am I this much of a roper that AJ Arete is ready already? And he has to wait like a full hour for me? Oh god. So you're using the whole time given to play your turn, but you do rope. I have slow brain syndrome. It's not my fault. It's a chronic illness. Congenital, dude. I like they haven't discovered a cure. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to do? Thousands of people every day are affected by SBS. Ezreal Karma. Nice, nice. Ezreal Karma is pretty great into my lineup. Very spooky shit. Double fisting control. Double fisting control is honestly just a good lineup right now. I kind of wish I had double fisted control. If only I didn't have like NA brain. Very diverse top end. It's like War Mothers with all the bad cards cut out. Those being War Mothers, which is, you know, hey, yeah, that's good. I approve of this deck. This is what a good control deck looks like. It's like War Mothers without the fucking 12 mana. Okay, Smoggy, let's fucking go, dude. I might not be able to beat your lineup, but I can own you in rock, paper, scissors, dude. Ropers go paper. Ropers love paper. That's a smart play. That's a smart play. Snap switch. Snap switch. Wow. He did paper and rock. Paper's the safe play. Most people don't like playing all three things early on. They do like 1-2-1 or 2-2-1 or something like that. So like, when there's one thing you think they won't pick, just pick the thing that loses to that. Like, I don't think I'll pick scissors on round 3 there. You roped a little bit more there. It was on paper again. Back to paper. He'll expect me to go... What have I done? I did scissors, and I stayed. Okay. We're both making the safe choices. It puts me on not switching to scissors. We've got a match, dude. This guy is a big brain. He's doing the same strategy I am. He's thinking like me. So I have to think what I would do here, and then I have to think how do I beat what I would do here. He's thinking exactly the same way I am. This guy is good. This is truly a hard match. My inclination, I'm too afraid to play rock here. I'll do the safety scissors. I would go scissors. So because I would go scissors, I'll go rock. Dude, he's on my level, dude. He's so good. How does he do it? Fuck, damn. God. This guy's thinking exactly like I do. Like, he's not countering me. He's not thinking one step ahead. He's thinking the exact amount of steps I am. This is crazy, dude. And he does it in a fraction of a time. Like I said, I've got slow brain syndrome, dude. Look, listen. This is actually hard. This is so hard, dude. A paper now. No way he goes scissors. No way he goes scissors. Back to rock. God. If he's thinking like me, he might go scissors. If he's thinking one step ahead. Back to rock. Back to rock. Fuck! Oh, dude! This guy's too good. He's actually too good. He's just too good. Just do random. We've met opponent that's better than us. I'm gonna do random. I'm gonna switch to GTO. This guy's actually smarter than us. I can't out rock paper scissors this guy. Random.org. Let's fucking go, dude. When you're against a superior opponent, you have to go full random. Okay, can you beat GTO though? Yeah, he beat GTO. God damn it. This guy's too smart, dude. That guy is crazy. That is just a good rock paper scissors player. He thinks very similar to me, but just a little bit smarter. I think Kinko needs odds more than Ezreal, so forced onto evens means open Ezreal is more favorable. Did he beat his SI control? Oh. So this is what is known as a bad mirror. So he's running a fairly standard version of this list. 1 Deny, 2 Yone, 2 Get Excited, 2 Kempunk, 1 Key Guardian, 2 Health Potions. 2 Health Potions is a little non-standard, might keep him up against us. Some aggression. Kempunks lose a lot of value to Mystic Shot, I think. This hand could actually be a keep. I think I'll keep Chungus. Chungus is quite nice, quite nice.
Round 1, fight!
Ezreal here is a shit play, right? If he burns the Ezreal... I have a hand that can try to take a win without leveling Ezreal, actually. It's kind of a rare spot for this deck to be in. But I have a way... Because I have, like, double Mystic, double Get Excited, we could just go in without Ezreal. I think that might be one of the better things to do against this matchup in general. And we've got Chungus as well for the early mushrooms. I think I just play Ezreal now. I think this card is very disposable. And I don't mind if he Get Excited it. I'm actually happier that he does that than does it on the Chungus, oddly enough.
What do we have here?
I mean, Spirit's Refuge is kind of a meme. He's running the version without Spirit's Refuge.
But could you maybe speed things up a little?
Can he even stop this?
Sure. Just borrow it.
So the question is, do we open or do we go Chungus? Well, that answers that. Pretty happy with that. Ezreal actually trades mana positive. I mean, I say mana positive, but you might say I'm the aggressor, so he even trades a bad and he got a trigger. So you might say that's not positive.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform.
If he lets this 4 through, I think I'm just gonna start going in. Just gonna start going in. Feels great.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
I'm ready. Let's start going in. It's a bit of a telegraph using Mushroom there that I'm not going to try to flip Ezreal. So there's a consideration to wait 1 turn before doing it, possibly. I don't know. I want a Progress Day next turn. We're going to have 1 mana surplus on Progress Day, and our hand size will go to 8. So I think burning his mana here, as much as I would like to, I'm kind of fucking over my own Progress Day. I actually think I might Mushroom Cloud here. It's so vulnerable. It's so vulnerable to Mushroom Cloud here. What could he actually be on? I think that deck actually just doesn't have a lot of plays here. It's like, the scare card is what? A Shadow Assassin, maybe? I'm not really worried about that. I don't think this Trump is connecting no matter what, so I don't think a blocker really worries me. It's not like he can play Karma here. So we can go for an open attack. He wants to be burning our units. I like open attack's good. Arachnoid Sentry prevents us from progress staying though. He's running 3 jury rigs. Open attacking is never good. It's pretty face-up play. I don't know. I don't think that it's really a situation where I really want to be hiding that kind of play though. I don't think we can really avoid playing that there. I'm kind of letting him Karma. I actually suspect it won't matter here though. I mean, I can't not progress there, I think. That stream was a misplay. Yeah. I think it was. I agree. It's a little too likely he punishes us there. That was a greedy play. And it was a misplay. I don't know, his pass is like... I don't really like that pass coming from him. Like, I can't see his hand, but that pass also seems really weird.
I thought you'd never ask. One shot, all skill.
I don't think I'm playing for the board. I might actually discard Arachnoid Sentry. If I had drawn Culling Strike, I would have played it there. So I feel like it is worth it doing that.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
I think Progress Day has to be no good here. Unless I just want to play Thermo for 0, because otherwise I'm hurting my top deck. And Thermo Beam is probably going to be a valuable Get Excited discard, I think. So I don't like just throwing it away here for no reason. Am I worried about like losing value on the static? I don't think so. I think banking 3 makes it pretty hard for him to Karma comfortably here. I think I go in direct and race. We got a pretty good draw with Mystic Shot into Stack Shock here. Feels good.
Firing.
Not that it matters, but if I rope here, he might think we have an option when we don't. I don't know, when like when you're playing in tournaments, if you're actually tryharding, you should be roping every decision. Not because it's toxic, but because when you don't rope, it's a telegraph that you have a certain hand state, right? It's like, if they know when you have an action and when you don't, that's really, really exploitable. It's actually like, that's a very, very big deal. So like, I mean, in theory, and I've snapped off several actions in this tournament, but you do want to be roping every turn. When you rope, it's like you have an action and they're more likely to just take a pass there. He might want to save health potion for the Karma, and that would be a big mistake here. Chungus looks good. Stop him from getting any like rummage value in. He can rummage in response to the Chungus before I can put more mushrooms. I think I have to Chungus here no matter what. Chungus just feels great. The one problem is we can't Chungus Progress Day, which is a little awkward. He'll never be able to level this Ezreal. I'm not playing for units at all in this game. I'm like discarding my units. Like our draw just puts us on a go face. Like the fact that we had to, like look at turn 3. We had 2 Get Excited, 2 Mystic Shot, and we had an Ezreal that is either burning mana or being played right there. We are just basically forced into the just go face and don't level Ezreal line, which is actually good, because that's kind of the best way to be playing this matchup if you have the ability to draw cards like that. Does he run Health Pot? His deck has a 2 of currently.
Oh, that's a harvest right
The goal here is to pressure him to health pot. I can theoretically threaten the Ezreal with static thermo here. These are do-nothing cards in my hand right now. They don't go face except for the static, which is one of it is already going face. If I get him to health pot his Ezreal, that's really, really, really good for me. He can't afford to health pot his Ezreal with my hand like this. If he gets in for deny against my static shock, I mean, deny is kind of a value tool here either way. I don't know. I could actually like move in with an attack. It would probably force him to like jury rig. So my objective is to make him health pot before the Karma turn. I can do that by putting him to like 2 health with mushrooms in the deck. He can't afford to not health pot because he might lose the game on the spot otherwise. So I think that's pretty important. Okay. Yoan's totally fine here. So my Thermo Beam doesn't really get countered by too much here. It's a good slowdown on him. I mean, honestly, he might get his health pot baited out here. There's a chance. That's a weak health pot. You can't health pot here. Like, you really, really can't. But it doesn't matter, because even if there's not, like... it's not like I'm doing that to try to bait out the health pot. It's just, like, a weird value benefit if he misplays into it. So I'll put him to, like, 1 or 2 health here to force him... I can make him health pot. He can't afford to not health pot because he might die to the mushrooms at burst speed. We're really making it hard for him to level up his Ezreal by just avoiding playing units. I don't know. The fact that we're forcing him out of the ability to health pot with the double health with Karma makes me feel pretty good. Just going full face. The question is, am I worried about... If I discard Jury Rig, I'm giving him a potential Ezreal target for like second Yoan and stuff like that. If I play Jury Rig and he plays second Yoan, I get fucked. I get like absolutely just fucking pounded. I actually can't discard Jury Rig. His Ezreal will get 2 levels and both of his Yoans will fucking slap me in the face. I have to force the health pot now, so I have to start doing Get Exciteds. I think I probably kick a guillotine. Deny. Fairly expected. So yeah, I mean, there's no way to force out the health pot here since he was able to stop one of my things.
Only I can quell the wind.
So now we get excited the Jury Rig. Taking a bit of damage here. I think my health is largely irrelevant. Not entirely irrelevant, but largely irrelevant. I mean, I don't want to take 12, but I'm okay taking 6. I mean, I can't avoid taking this. Like, the 6 is inescapable here, which is sad. Wait for combat steps so he can't thermo. We can't do that. Well, if I'm okay discarding something else, you can do that. Wow. I mean, thermoing that ends the game here, I think. Like, if he does have second thermo, I just auto lose the game by tanking 12. I mean, if I tank 12, I actually just can't win. I mean, the odds of him drawing 5 mushrooms is pretty low, so Mystic Shotting here can't really make sense. Getting him a bit lower could put some pressure on him, but his heals are all at slow speed, right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to Mystic Shot right now. It's not like we're waiting for anything, though, either. Is there a card he could have that actually makes us want to Mystic Shot this turn? Unless he's about to draw 5 mushrooms. It is giving him information. I mean, what if he just draws 5 mushrooms? To be honest, even if he draws 4 mushrooms, I can open Blade's Edge, and then he has to health potion before he can play Karma. That's actually kind of sweet. And Mystic Shot's topped out. It doesn't actually get better than this. Deny? He's running 1 deny and he already used it. Zero mushrooms is a little rough. I mean, we can't beat him after the attack step on his turn, right? It's an interesting question. He'll play Karma here. He has to health potion before rummaging, but he does have the ability to just play Karma and then health potion and then rummage. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It's probably going to be hard to win this. I don't know, surviving his combat here is pretty hard. I think I actually just have to static truck now, actually. Got a YOLO. The thing is, if I don't static truck this turn and he open attacks, which he will, then I won't ever get to play the card behind the static truck, the card that static truck draws me. I think I need access to that card to improve my odds. Whereas developing a blocker, I think, is just pointless. I'll always only have 1 blocker off of his open attack. His attack will just threaten me. Because it's a Karma deck with, with Ezreal. Like, all he has to do is, like, get excited throne, and then he gets a free win. So, he'll do, like, health potion to 10, and then he'll rummage. And then he should be good. If he hasn't drawn one of his 2 health potions, then we might be favored. He's drawing 2.
Fatality.
He's fairly hard teched with 2 health potions. Of course we're nuts, so it doesn't matter. I think we played that pretty well. We actually had good odds early on. Our odds kind of dipped near the end. Like 1 health potion makes us not good. Switched off. Let's pull up his deck on the side. He's running a good version of War Mothers, which is, like I said, he cut War Mothers. And why am I running Highwayman? Really makes you think, huh?
Round 2, fight.
I think it's a little early for Will. That being said, Will is a 2 of, so it's a little hard to kick. 3 hapless, 3 Vile Feast. Vile Feast is gonna get damaged no matter what. I mean, if he has Vile Feast, we have no attack.
The Yordle here's with me.
We can't play around Vile Feast. Both 1-drops, Hawk first. It's not a bad play. A little bit less value on the Feast. I don't know if it even really forces the Feast, though. I mean, he's at 20 health. He wouldn't Feast there, right? The only reason to do that is if you think he'd Feast this turn. He'll Feast when we duo anyway, I think. Because, like, he's at 20 health, and we're threatening 3 damage. Feast doesn't really make a ton of sense there, unless he has no other 2-drop. So, do you think Ezreal Karma is the best deck in the game? No, it's pretty good. It's a solid tier 2 anti-meta deck. The fact that it folds to aggro is a big weakness. Ropes on 4. Passes priority. Wow. Crazy. It's gotta be Hawk pass here. Banking the 3 mana looks good. We're going to 4+3, which gives us like... I mean, it keeps Deny open against like a whale. Oh, I'm totally fine with that. Skitterer. I mean, I'm always the aggressor here, right? Like super, super hardcore. So I just chill and bank mana. Use my Navori Highwayman for the developed attack. He can't really punish develop attacking. And he has a hard time being on Vile Feast here.
In Avarosa's name.
No good. Pretty bad draw.
Quietly. My friend and I are toll collectors.
Winter take you.
You'd think about whale in that spot. You would have to. I mean, his skitter is gonna get one good block here out of 3. He's on a 1 of Ruination. I mean, I think I just can't attack with the others. Kinda sucks. But it just has to be this attack, right? I mean, attacking with the others just doesn't really do anything here. Yeah, this draw hurt. I feel like we were kind of okay, but this was a kind of a crucial draw point. Drawing second hatchling so early feels quite bad. It's an improvement. Need a clean board for Wayfinder. Assuming the top deck? I mean, he has to attack with Sentry no matter what. I'm not too worried about those odds, like top deck Wayfinder, and then like I'll be like starved for room. I think this is fine. You needed Wayfinder? Yeah. Allegiance cards, turns out not drawing Allegiance cards feels bad. A lot of people think that Allegiance cards are high rolly. Huh. It's kind of interesting. If he actually has a Vile Feast, he can threaten Conspirator for more value. A lot of people think Allegiance cards are high rolly because of the proc. It's not about the proc, it's about the draw. It's the fact that you sacrifice a lot of deck building potential to make one power card 3 of, and then if you don't draw it, you're quite unfavored. Wow, I might actually refuge this. This refuge honestly doesn't really get better right now. That's so sad, dude. He doesn't seem to have good ways of answering this duo. I might have to bounce the elusive one, right? I don't know. Not bouncing Omen Hawk feels kind of bad. Omen Hawk card is pretty good, but we're kind of already approaching like end game. We do have a slow play situation here. I mean, bouncing Navori has to be better here, man. It's kind of crazy. We're just like, I think it's just too late. I can beat out a greedy Ruination. So I can play like Blade Scout here. He's at 9, so it's like... So we're gonna play the Blade Scout and then attack, probably. Since we have Deny.
They'll never see me coming. That egg, did it move?
The miracle of life.
Yeah, I mean, we do need to make room for Wayfinder. His attacks are just too awkward at this point, though. Pretty fine with this. I'll deny a whale here. No whale. Very interesting. Or he puts me on deny and he's about to whale. You can't really put me on deny here. Refuging a 1 health unit that will die to anything? Yeah, no, I agree it seems weird. But if you look at my mana curve, it's a complete waste of mana if I don't play that there. And he's representing a hand that has no way to deal with 1 health units. Like, he doesn't have Feast or Whale the way he's playing. I think he would have taken a Whale earlier. Or, I mean, he's very, very unlikely to have Feast, and he's pretty unlikely to have Whale, based on how he's playing. And if he does have Whale, which is possible but less likely, I've got the Deny answer. So, it's a very weird situation, but I think that's the best refuge I'm getting. I mean, if he just never attacks, it's kind of low-key. Plays around like Hatchling.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Wow. If I will my own Blade Scout, is that fucking genius? If I pass here, a really smart player might pass back to me. I do have will plus hatchling, but I don't have hatchling plus deny. If I will my Blade Scout right now, that guarantees me hatchling plus deny. He'd have to be a Megamind to not attack here. Honestly, he really wouldn't. He really wouldn't have to be that Megamind. Do I bounce Conspirator there? There's a call to bounce Conspirator there. I could definitely see that.
For the homestead.
I really don't think you have to be a genius to pass there. I think any good player would pass there. If I just passed, he would pass and lock me out of Windfarer. Because he's on a bricked out hand that needs to improve, and he just wants to buy time.
Trying to feed my family.
So the Thresh doesn't level by killing his Hapless here. I think killing his Hapless is also ultimately completely useless. I can free up more space on my board. But we don't have Deny plus Navori plus Hatchling, we just have Deny plus Hatchling. And Deny is pretty important. In fact, it's really, really important.
Let's move.
Fatality.
Hello? That was weird. I wasn't muted. My microphone, I think, bugged out or something. I thought you guys were actually trolling me. But yeah, you guys can hear me now. Honestly, I'll basically summarize everything I just said in the past few minutes there. Basically, I'm nuts. I almost didn't deny that atrocity. That guy actually was representing Grasp really, really hard. He was representing Grasp like crazy hard. I almost didn't deny that atrocity. But, I mean, obviously I had to. But I almost didn't. And I almost lost. But I'm still nuts. Basically, that's how it works. Because, like, he knew for a fact we had Deny in our hand. Like, for a fact. Because of how we played that. We can only do that if we have Deny in our hand. And I think the Poro emote could have been, like, Mega Brain. This was so much better when you were muted. Come on, guys.